been many theme park management sims in the last decade, but much like Space Sims, they're making a bit of a comeback, and leading the charge is Planet Coaster.
This is the true successor to the Roller Coaster Tycoon series, since it was made by the same developers.
Yes, but confusingly, a new Roller Coaster Tycoon game came out the same week as this, but it's made by someone else. But judging by the Steam reviews and our time with both games, we'd say there isn't much competition. Planet Coaster is the better game.
And if you've never played anything like this before, the basics are pretty simple. You just build a theme park and make it profitable, which isn't that hard.
Yes, but the real fun and challenge comes from building the best damn theme park ever.
And there are 3 modes to start you off with: Career, Challenge, and Sandbox. Sandbox lets you just choose a plot of land and get building without having to worry about cash flow or researching new rides. While Challenge is basically just Sandbox, but with the added worry of having to do research and make a profit.
And this is where people will spend most of their time, I think. But the career is good if you want a bit of structure to your game, since it's basically an extended tutorial. It's good for newcomers.
Yeah, it's split up into a bunch of levels. And these put you in partially built, pre-designed theme parks and give you a few challenges to complete in order to get a possible 3-star rating. And the later levels are locked off until you've earned enough stars.
The challenges start off simple and walk you through the basics, like building shops, employing staff, or achieve certain ratings. It's quite satisfying working your way through the challenges though, but I think my favourite part of it is just seeing what the developers have managed to build and then taking that as inspiration for my own parks.
Yeah, I realised I had to massively step up my game when I saw this. Sure, it looks like a kind of dull car ride, but it was actually an animatronic tour de force that would make Walt Disney proud. Made even my most hectic coaster seem basic in comparison, Bajo.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the things that makes this such a truly excellent theme park game. They give you the tools you need to create some really detailed rides and experiences. It lets even the most creatively challenged amongst us make something truly awesome.
I especially love the terrain editor too. It's super powerful and really easy to use. You can basically just paint in the landscape and it will respond to anything already there, so you can build intricate caves, tunnels and mountains in no time flat.
Yeah, it's great, and there's all those special effects and animatronics you can build that turn rides into stories. You can even set up special trigger points along rides so that effects and scenes play out perfectly every time, which all adds to the overall excitement rating for that ride too.
And it's great that you can really get into the nitty-gritty of creating some buildings as well. There's just so many bits and pieces to play with.
Yeah, it's actually incredible. I'm not going to do it though, because it's a lot of work, but I am glad that it's there, and there's already some great user-generated content out there. The other major thing this game gets right is the overall joy of the simulation and just managing that. Watching people naturally spread out through the park, trying to satisfy all their different wants and needs, and of course, the coaster simulation is top-notch. And there's so many different types to play with.
Yeah, trying to get that perfect balance of excitement, fear, and nausea is the kind of thing that keeps you up at night as you dream of your next great coaster. I did find the construction tools a little fiddly to start off with, but you quickly get the hang of them.
The camera can be a bit fiddly at times too. Sometimes it just lurches across the map or gets stuck behind something. It's by no means a deal breaker, but there just were a few times where I had to fight it.
It does all look great though, doesn't it? Everything is brimming with colour and character, and when you see a beautifully designed park all bristling with rides and customers, it's a joy to behold.
What do you think of the whole business management side of things?
A bit mixed, I think. I just find the early stages of setting up a park to be quite repetitive. Usually you just place a couple of thrill rides and set the game to fast forward and wait for the money to trickle in before you can build anything else.
Yeah, it's one of those games where you do need to just leave it alone for a while. You know, I'd go away and go make a sandwich or play with the cats, give them a good brush, and then come back and there's 10k in my bank. If only real life was like that. And 10k while brushing cats, that'd be the dream.
Celebrity cat groomer, maybe? Maybe.
10 grand. I still found it satisfying dealing with all the businessy stuff though, promoting and managing staff, or tinkering with ticket prices and priority passes. Balancing out your budget with marketing and research. There is a formula to it, but there's heaps to play with and it keeps it fun.
Yeah, Planet Coaster is about creating the theme park of your dreams, and this gives you everything you need to do that with powerful creation tools and a beautiful sandbox to do it in, so I'm giving it 4.
Yeah, at times this took me right back to the 90s, hex, playing Theme Park on the Mega Drive, so I'm giving it 4 as well.